Hi Tesla Singapore, this is Anthony Chen and I'm a film director from Singapore. So moving forward on content creation and filmmaking in Singapore, a lot in the industry are saying that we should start pivoting, to tech, we should start pivoting to platforms. But I think what is very, very important is actually craft and storytelling. The way people connect with stories is through emotions. The way people connect with stories, it's when they're well told. And I would really advise Singapore filmmakers to build on that craft and make sure that we actually tell stories not just for Singapore, but for the world. The past year has been tough for everyone, it's been really tough for me. Especially last year, like during the whole pandemic, I was stuck in London. It was really miserable and I had a real existential crisis. But I realized that I was also very creative and very productive. Somehow this pandemic actually forced me to create more stories, and all of a sudden I've got more scripts developed. I can't wait to travel. And I think this is like literally in everyone's head. Like the whole time during the pandemic, I had one destination in my head, which is like Japan. Like I can't wait to travel to Japan, take my wife, my kid. Yeah, and I think there's so much pent-up urge, and need to see the world, to get out of the country. That being said, I'm really looking forward to being back on set. I'm really looking forward to having like those personal interactions, with the actors that I love and the crew that I work with. I think what's interesting is that all of us have learned to adapt to work in a very, very different way. Last year, I actually made a film entirely remotely, and oddly enough, a film that was made remotely, was selected and would premiere at the Cannes Film Festival this year. For the first time, I used video conferencing to do location scouting, to imaging, to hand makeup. Yeah, so it's quite interesting that when you have the right stories, you just find a way to make them. And I think during this period of time, we realized that life is short, and we are all gonna do the things that we have said we wanted to do but didn't do.